these on here, these on here. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is get your little feet put on here. Lay your two mirror pieces. Next, there are two pieces that have a cutout in the middle, and they have the shelf bracket with the hole. Very important. I already messed that up. So get those ones first. Purposely showing you bird's eye view because you want enough space for the shelf to go, and you're just going to screw under. So make sure that you have the bottom so close to the feet, the bottom bar, and the one with the holes, and you have this little notch sticking out because your next post is going to go this way inside. Okay, so make sure, because I'm going to show you here, you can have this correct, have the notch sticking out, the little bracket up to the top. If you can see that, see how it's so close, it's here to the top. So there's not enough room for the shelf because the room for the shelf is now under, and that doesn't make any sense. So flip it, make sure you got that right. That's a little tip. And now we're gonna screw those in. Okay, so here's the next two, okay? Same thing, you can kind of just rest it on while you're assembling it. See if I can do this from up here. Okay, so there we go. Okay, and there's the notch on its way out, facing out. This one has the notch facing out as well, but do you notice, let's see if you can see the positioning of the brackets. See how one is up high? This one is closer to this top, and this one is closer to the bottom. If you can see that, I'm gonna zoom in.
The IKEA instructions do show you it is the bar with the solid bracket, not the one with the little hole. But they don't share the tip with you I just did. If you don't put the rod on properly, you'll end up having a very teeter-tottery shelf.
So we fix that by flipping it. There we go. Okay, so here's the mirrored one, the other side, and now we're just gonna go, and I'm literally gonna place this on top with one hand. No. One hand. Ugh, come on. Maybe a foot. There we go. Okay, so that's in, and now we're just going to get the screw, and we're gonna screw that into there. Make sure it's the right screw. Hopefully that's obvious. I mean, some of the stuff IKEA does put in the instructions, and it's pretty straightforward, so I'm hoping you don't need help with that. There we go, okay. Now these ones also have feet, and you have two of these, so let's get the foot on that. Yeah, one hand again. No. Okay, maybe I should do this with my other hand. 1 second, let me flip filming. I'm right-handed, I don't know what the heck I was thinking there. There we go, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so you're gonna have two of these identical, and they basically slide right in there. Okay. Let's see if I can do this also with one hand. There we go, okay. So it slides in nice and tight. You're gonna do the same on the other side. And I'm going to screw this in with the bracket it gives you. It gives you brackets with two holes, and it gives you a bracket. Okay, so it gives you brackets with two holes, and it gives you brackets with, that's where the mirror shelf, the middle shelf. Okay, mirror shelf in the middle, bottom shelf. Here we go. So there it is, little hack. You actually could screw these on first if you really want to, because you can just pop it in and then turn it up and then tighten it. So you can do this first if you want to, okay? Okay, here's the mirror one. Oh, wrong way. So see, I could have done it first because now I'm just going to twist it up. But the middle shelf has no hole because the mirror is going to be there. And the bottom shelf has the hole because we're going to screw this in, okay? Full view there, see it? Okay, now let's do the other side. Okay, I gave up, I stopped, and I went and got my tripod. So we're gonna do the other side. So we just did this one here together with me using one hand. Okay, so here's the other side. Here's the notch sticking out. This is, make sure you come in camera view. Okay, so this is the middle leg. So let's get the little footsie on there. And we can do the brackets first. And I think for the tutorial, I'm going to. Let's make sure you can see. I don't want to scratch this, and I'll lift it carefully. Okay. Make sure you can see. Yes, you can. Okay. So the bottom one gets the wood shelf. The middle one gets the glass shelf. So glass shelf has no hole. That one goes there. Wood shelf has the hole because we're going to actually screw into there, and you're using the fat screws that you're provided. So now remember, it's going to go in like this, right? I'm just going to do it loose. So I'm going to twist it up to give me, especially if you're doing this by yourself, like why not make it easier on yourself? I did a little tighter than I wanted, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're going to make sure it's open. We're going to slide them in. Slide it in, and then all you have to do is twist it up. Nice and level. And then same thing, twist it up. Okay, so nice and level again because the mirror's gonna be there. And let's just give it a little tighten. Good. Good. Now at this point, I think you can tip it up. They have you on the side. I don't think so. So let's tip it up. And let's make sure we're still in frame. Yes, we are. Okay. We're still in frame. And I think got all those done. Yeah. So they want you to do the shelf first. I'm not going to do the shelf first. I'm not going to do them at all because I'm going to be putting mirror paper on mine. And I have had these, the white one right here, I have had these for over 10 years and I've never had them on. I've never screwed them on. The mirror doesn't go on, it just sticks to the little guys. I've never put them on. And they have the screws here to go under. But I mean, obviously, like, to put them on. If you, especially if you're for sure not changing them up or doing anything like I'm doing. I'm putting, some people wallpaper them. Because IKEA doesn't make these in white anymore, it's pretty tight. Get a mallet to help. There we go. Okay, and now I'm gonna go and screw them in so you can see. There's the holes all here. So you still need to go and at least right there, screw them all in, okay? Gotta still do that. And again, with the fat ones. one needs to be pushed down. Ugh, don't want to scratch it. That was bad. Should have used a mallet. The mallet's nice and rubbery. Great for smashing things. Or I could use paper. Actually, I could do that too. You could get paper and go, you know, if you need to. Okay, so I have all these little screws left. The little pointy ones. And that is for these guys. So if you did it right, the shelf should sit in and be pretty flush to the top. The mirror ones, you have these little sticky guys. Go. Okay. And if you put this one right, it's also going to sink in nice and flush. That's why it's so important to have, when I was twisting these bars, I was like, oh, wrong way, and I flipped it. That's why. Because otherwise it could be sticking up like that on one side. You want to make sure you have the depth. So there we go. And then the glass one goes in. I'm putting my fingerprints all over it. Gross. Okay. There. Okay, so that's the idea. But you're going to ask me, okay, what about this? What about this? Let's do it together. Here, let's do it together. Okay, so for argument's sake, if I was going to decide that I do want to screw the shelves in, carefully, I'm going to re-grip here. Carefully get rid of the glass. This one's easy. You can just go under and do it right here. So that one's easy. So I would do that last. This one is a little bit difficult because how are you going to get under there, right? So let's move this. Now, I just can't decide because I still have to wallpaper these, so I don't want to do them right now. But yeah, it's not too bad. You know, I think it sits right in there. Tilt it up. Put it in. I mean, that's pretty straightforward to do the shelves after. I'll do one. It lines up very well. Now it's melamine, right? So it's a bit, sometimes you need a pilot hole, but okay, that's pretty painless. So you just do it that way. You can always do it after. And I'm gonna undo it because I still need to wallpaper these. It's not wallpaper, actually, it's vinyl peel and stick. I'm doing mirror. We'll see how it looks, but I want these to be mirrored. And I'm painting my white ones black. Anyway, there you go. Okay, so here's the two I assembled. And here's the two that used to be white. What did I use, you might ask? Works really well. I mean, the color, it's a matte finish. You can see that. And this is the IKEA ones, how they come now. It says brown black, but this is pretty black. The only part that is brown black are the shelves. You can see the warmth in the shelves. I might have to deal with that later. But look at those. They are now perfect matching sets.